Welcome to Positive Atheism English channel. Today in our program, My Life with Gora, an autobiography of Srimati Saraswati Gora, I am going to continue the chapter Reform and Conflict. Everyone was shocked at the news that Gora had been dismissed. Some were irritated. Although the society around us did not completely agree with his atheism, it recognized him as an educator, scientist, and a social reformer. Thanks for the influence of Brahmo Samaj, there was room among the populace in Kakinada for tolerance of different points of view and spirit of inquiry into truth. So, there arose some opposition to the principal who had dismissed Gora and sympathy towards us. Many friends suggested that he should appeal to the Vice Chancellor of the University, Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. Gora deliberated about this and concluded that atheism was a matter of individual liberty and that if there was no freedom to think, then it will lead to mental slavery. And then he asked how a theist could have freedom of thought if he, as an atheist, could not have such a freedom. He brought this point to the attention of the Vice Chancellor. Meanwhile, in order to find some economic support, he got together with some old students and started the Andhra Tutorial College. Muppidi Bhaskara Ramarao studied both intermediate and BSc as Gora's student. Although he had opportunities for high-level jobs, he rejected them and stood as a strong support in running this tutorial college. They made a social experiment in this college. There were 10 other teachers in the college besides Gora and Ramarao. They decided to distribute among themselves equally all the income from the student fees after deducting rent and other expenses. There were no peons in the tutorial college. A couple of teachers would take turns and clean the school, bring drinking water, arrange the benches, and ring the bell. In those days, after they distributed the income this way, each teacher did not have more than 100 rupees each. They laid a rule that those who taught in the tutorial college must not tutor outside the college. So Durgabai had to go to the college for her education. Besides being a student, she gave many suggestions in the governing of the institution. This sort of experiment attracted the attention of many people. We should record these experiments as mere laboratory experiments, but should not expect huge results from them. The experiment provoked thinking about socialist ideas and collective living among the students, youth, and thoughtful people of Kakinada. Meanwhile, Vice Chancellor Radhakrishnan in the university agreed with Gora's argument and ruled that no institution should punish an individual for holding atheist views. Then it became necessary to rehire Gora in the college. However, the principal of the Hindu College of Masulipatnam, Sri Kaja Sivaramakrishna Rao, was very fond of Gora. He rejoiced Gora's progressive views. Sivaramakrishna Rao consulted with the Vice Chancellor, saying that although the Hindu college did not have botany as a subject of study, if Gora was willing to join, he would start a department of botany and that he would like Gora to join the college. Thus, by the beginning of the academic year of 1934, a decision was made to start the botany department in the Hindu college and for Gora to join the college. Those who had joined the tutorial college were helped in taking the Banaras matriculation examination. Then they closed the college. We suffered a bit that year economically. We let go of the servant maid in our home and did all the chores ourselves. Jogama took care of us well. Moreover, she loved Lavanam very much. The 3-year-old Lavanam developed a small hard lump on his cheek. So, the doctor suggested that it should be surgically removed, although they thought there was no special danger from it otherwise. My in-laws and especially Jogama took responsibility for this operation. In those days, whenever someone underwent surgery, the patient had to have bandages changed every day. So Jogama took the boy every day to the hospital and got the bandage changed. Every day in the morning, after giving him milk, she would take him to the hospital 5 miles away on a single bullock cart. She took a small pitcher of milk and some crackers with her. It took 3 to 4 hours to get into the hospital and to return. Jogama took particular delight and satisfaction in doing this. We too were quite pleased with this. Thus, we all came closer to each other. I went again to my parents' home in Vijayanagaram in April 1934. By then, it was already decided that Gora would go to Masulipattnam and he got busy with the arrangements to start the botany department in the Hindu College, Masulipattnam. Since Durgabai passed the Banaras metric in high second class with 6 marks less than what was needed for a first class, she decided to join Banaras Hindu University to study for her intermediate. Her perseverance had a great influence on me. In the independence movement too, she worked with great resolve. In education, likewise, she progressed with determination. Those 6 years that we had spent in Kakinada gave our lives a clear shape. Conflict at home, social ostracism, conflict in college, close relationships in the national movement, people belonging to 2 different ways of living together as a joint family, and on top of all these things, close relationship with students and with people of socially suppressed castes, opposition traditions, and still standing firm. All this taught us many things and gave us much wisdom. We might say that when a question would arise in our future as to what we should give importance, foundations for it were laid in Kakinada. And from here, I shall continue the next chapter, arriving in Masulipattnam, Jogamma's death, in the next episode. Thank you.
For more videos, please subscribe to our Positive Atheism English channel presented by Samaram channels, which has crossed more than 20 crore views. Please like, subscribe and share our videos, and for notification of our new videos, please click the bell icon.